I am Sasha Varel, and welcome to the Minecraft Forum Community Spotlight.
So, this mod is called Clay Soldiers. What's it do? Well, it's simple. You can take clay, blocks, and soul sand and make clay soldiers, as the name suggests. The purpose of these little guys is you can set up battlefields with them. You can make them fight each other if they're different colors, say blue, purple, red, whatever. They will fight anybody who is not their same team color. Take for example here I've got a stadium full of red guys on this side, blue guys on this side, and I decked out some green guys in the middle just for the heck of it. And there they go. Now, I've given these guys a whole lot of different kinds of upgrades that are available in the mod. Leather armor, which can be made with a single piece of leather. Sticks will be their melee weapons, basically their swords. If you put a block of gravel down, they will use the individual bits of gravel as projectile weapons. They'll throw rocks at their friends. That's a lot of fun. And it seems like they are really ganging red to a corner here. Crazy. The little green guys. I tried to give them all kinds of neat gear. I tried to give them an iron core, which makes it to where they don't get knocked back as much, and they knock back others a lot harder. You kind of see it here a little bit, yeah. And yeah, it looks like blue's going to win this battle. And it happens. That's basically what you're trying to do here. You can set them up with whatever sorts of gear you want. You can even put it in chests, and they will take it out of here, which is really neat. I like that. Really, it's one of those mods where there's so much to talk about. I mean, they can get mounts, they can get various upgrades like gunpowder. If they increment it into their bodies, will cause them to become explosive when they die like a creeper, albeit much smaller. Magma cream can be used as a sort of time-delayed death from whoever kills one of them. Will themselves explode shortly after. Really insidious stuff. Of course, mounts, horses, like this little guy here. They can get on that, and they will try and ride it away, like he's doing. All his friends are jealous. There's also Pegasus, which will fly about a block in the air, give or take. And they can... I would think you could put a little guy up there with ranged weaponry and have a mobile artillery platform. That'd be kind of cool. Now, these little guys are not terribly durable. While they will battle each other at length, and they have so much health in that sense, as you can see, they don't take much damage. If you were to walk up to one and hit him, he dies instantly. Doesn't matter. They'll never attack you because you're too big and they're too small. They'll never go after creepers or pigs or anything larger than what they are. The one exception to that is if you get little clay guys who are corrupt. Corrupt clay guys can be made with ender pearls. What you do is you throw one down there. Pick it up. Pick it up. There he goes, that little dark guy right there. Now, normally when these guys kill each other, you'll get the little, you know, little clay models laying on the ground like these right here. But if a corrupt guy kills somebody, instead of dying, they turn into a corrupt clay man of their own. Now, the corrupt ones are kind of interesting because they will not attack others of their own kind, usually. But they will go after anybody who is not corrupt, regardless of what color they are. In that sense, if you have enough infected little guys, whether you're going to call them zombies or vampires or Borg or whatever, they will, given enough time, and if they have the right setup and they're not outnumbered and outclassed, can convert entire battlefields into little guys like they are. Now, I mentioned earlier they were the exception when it came to claymen that came after you. They obviously will. They're sitting here trying to beat me up. Now, they are still claymen, so they don't, you know, have any real attack power. They can't hurt you. I've actually tried this in survival, and they still don't do any damage. And really, I'm almost at a loss for where to start with this mod. There is a ton of upgrades, really. I've talked about a few of them here, but there are so many different ways that you can alter the outcome of battle. There's so many different ways you can set up scenarios. It's almost mind-boggling how much there is in here and how much can be customized. The best thing I could recommend is if you like having you know, massive scale battles with tiny little figures, this mod's definitely worth a look. I've invested a lot of my own time into it. I've grown very fond of it, and I cannot recommend it enough for anybody who likes that sort of thing. Definitely check it out. Give it a look. I'll go ahead and include the mod thread in the links below. And I'm just admiring the carnage. Sorry about that. There's just so many little dead guys around here. It's so sad. Oh, before I forget, this one I'm holding here is a brick clay guy. I guess some of these guys had blaze rods, which were sort of like the stick weapons, except they will set their fellows on fire. If they die from burning death, they become little brick people. Now, brick people cannot be, you know, used like Clayman can. That's just a sort of a charred corpse version of the Clayman victim. It's so neat. Okay. Well, again, definitely take a look at Clay Soldiers mod. I cannot recommend it enough. It's too much fun. And yeah, there we go.